Oh man, new toys. All right, guys, got us a new chair. If you guys are like me, some of you are probably working from home now, and you find out relatively quickly that your home office chairs just don't cut it, and you're probably also looking to upgrade them. Well, I did a lot of looking around, and as you guys know, I'm not exactly a small guy, so I had a big setback, it turns out, in finding a chair that is rated for a heavier weight. So after a lot of looking around, home office, want to get something that you can use for fun as well as work, and something that can handle a lot of fatigue, a lot of sit time, I ended up getting a gaming chair. So what we have here is the AKRacing Game Like a Pro SX Series Core Series chair. We ended up picking up online, and this is rated to 330 pounds. So we're gonna go ahead and do an unboxing for you. Open this up. Grab a tool. Tools make things easier. Alright, so they have a lot of different color options on this, but I didn't want to get too crazy with that. So I stuck with a more traditional black and white theme here. Little crazy adding the white in there than your traditional office chair, if you will. But man, that's pretty nice. That has a really nice feel to it. Real nice leather. I like the accents on it. The stitching, that's pretty solid. Man, I'm excited to get this one together. So this is obviously the backrest of the chair. Some nice hardware on there. Again, some nice inserts to keep everything separate. This is really well packaged. We have what's looks to be lumbar support here. I don't know about you guys, but I've never invested this much money in an office chair myself before. This is also real nice quality. This must be the headrest pillow. Again, the same material. Nice stitching in there. A little band to hold it in place, and this is a little strap that'll help you secure it where you want it. Packaging is real nice. Pressed. This is a box of our hardware. Open that up in a minute. And this would be the seat bottom, of course. Flex bands under here. Again, good hardware. Nice crimps, big solid crimps. Steel reinforcing. Goes throughout here. So we'll go ahead and clean this up a little bit and start the assembly. Alright guys, so we cleaned up a little bit of space here to work. Go ahead and open up this hardware box. Nice little assembly guide. Little side covers. Master cylinder. Got your casters. A few bolts, Allen wrenches. And looks like your tilt mechanism. So nothing too scary. Should be able to piece this together pretty quickly. So it starts us off with the chair backing using the Allen wrench. Pull these off. Actually, these aren't in there too snug, so I just back those off with my fingers. Next, the seat backing has us putting the seat in its place. Then it's a matter of lining the bolt holes up and reinstalling the bolts. Doing so without cross-threading. So start these by finger to begin with. Start it on each side. And then we'll come back and tighten them up. All right, so snug these up one last time. Going on to the covers on the left side. So I believe we're going to use these smaller bolts to put these covers on. Just line that up with the bolt holes. And this just gives it a nice finished touch or look so that exposed metal isn't there. So you have the top section and then we have the lower section. It's got the left side done. The right side. Line up the holes. Grab the additional bolts. Get it started in. These, I'm afraid to over tighten these, so I'm snugging them, but I'm not putting any crazy force behind getting them on. I want to make sure that if this should ever loosen up, I'm able to back these off and get back in there to tighten down the inner bolts if I need to. I did notice that these have the swivel armrests and you can adjust them up and down. That's going to be real nice. So now we move on to the underside of this chair. And it looks like it has us take these two big bolts off. Let's see, that one's already a little loose. This one, I'll crack it free. Whoa, don't lose the pieces. It looks like we need these two bolts off also. So their instructions have two different chairs in here. So it's pretty obvious what you need to do. But take note that you need to back all these off. They are two different size bolts. So these are the upper, or the shorter, and the bottom are longer bolt. So you want to make sure you replace them in the same spot you take them out. So this should fit up just as such. And we'll put those bolts back in. Go ahead after getting those top two mounted and mount these bottom two bolts. And then we'll come back around and snug them in. So now we move on to installing the cylinder. Make sure our sleeves are in the right order. So when they extend, you want this to come out properly. It looks like this slides right in. Guess after you sit on it, it's going to secure it in place. So next we move on to the base and the casters. These casters appear to just click in. Repeat 5 times. There we go. Pick the chair up. And it slides down into the base. Now it's just a matter of putting the pillows onto the chair. Alright guys, so there we have it. We have this all together. Chair's assembled. Pillows are put in place. These are adjustable. You can slide this up and down. You can move this around. So to put those pillows on, you want to slide the straps under in between the seats here, and then clip them on in the back. And then I'm sure there's multiple ways to use this tie. I'm not even sure if I've got it right. This one was a little tricky to figure out how to get that. But here we go. We've got the chair ready to go. This is a gaming chair, so I couldn't think of anybody better to test this out than our resident gamer over here. So Wyatt, come on over and give this a try. You feel like you're a better gamer now?
Not exactly. I don't think it works like that.
Do you think I can get my business done on there?
Maybe.
We were afraid that getting a gaming chair that we get this, you know, not so stellar chair, but AKRacing seems to have knocked this out the park. And we'll see how this thing lasts. It's definitely going to be put through the paces, using this for work all day long, and then this guy probably doing some gaming, some Twitch out here, and doing some additional work on it. Alright guys, so we wanted to wrap this video up by giving you a full review after a week of working from home with this new chair, this new setup. And I think with all honesty, I can say I'm very pleased with the chair. It is a little bit tight for someone of my size on the bottom, and you do feel that after many hours of sitting in the chair. But all in all, it's very comfortable. The lumbar support is adjustable in the back. I found that to be an excellent feature. I've used it quite a bit, and I do find that I actually adjust it throughout the day. And the head pillow is also a nice feature to have. I do find that in this chair, the way it's positioned, the way it's shaped, I do often sit back and put my head back in it. And I'll say after a week's worth of use, more than 8 hours at a time, you can see it's showing absolutely no signs of wear, no condition in there. The armrests are still a very firm, nice click, so when they're in position, they stay in position. You don't feel like they're going to be sliding back and forth on you, and the swivel action in there is very nice. So full week's worth of work sitting in this chair. I still stand by it. I think it was a good pickup. It was on the pricey side, but the AKRacing is paying off, and I have no regrets. So thank you for watching the channel. If you like the information that we're giving you and the way that we shoot our videos, please hit the like button down below, hit that subscribe button, and if you have any questions or comments or recommendations, throw those down below. I love reading that stuff and catching up with you guys. So thank you for watching. We really appreciate it. Thanks.